Hello. Want to wish you all blessings on this auspicious occasion of Makara Shankranti. Om Riddhyasmaha Vyernamaso Pasadya Mitram Devam Mitradheyam No Astu Anuradhan Havishavardhayantaha Shatam Jivema Sharadasya Veeraha. Makara Shankranti, of course, is the time that the sun is transiting into the sign of Capricorn. Makara Shankranti means transitioning. Makara means Capricorn sign. And so this time, not in the Western tropical zodiac, in the Vedic sidereal zodiac, Sun is moving into Capricorn, and the Vedic calculations are more accurate. And so this begins traditionally the Uttarayanam, the half of the year, which is bright, which is auspicious. So we've been going in dark times, in the winter time here in the Northern Hemisphere. The days have been getting shorter, it's been getting colder, we've had a lot of snow, and now the days are getting longer. We just had the solstice. And now also astrologically, everything, we're getting to a bright time of year, more auspicious for starting new things and doing auspicious tasks. And so we're starting a lot of new tasks. We just launched our new website, working on other exciting things, but wanted to talk a little bit this day. A lot of people have a lot of desires, and that's okay. Desires is why we're here. The soul comes into the world on account of desire. It's okay to have desires. If the desires are good, if they're wholesome desires, someone wants to get married, they want to work, get a job, get a house or whatever, that's fine. No problem to have some desires. We shouldn't be greedy. We shouldn't try to have 5 houses. We don't need one nice house and one little house, tiny house. What do people want now? The tiny house. We can have just the one house, if should be sufficient. We don't have to have so much new clothing all the time. We should preserve the old things. We should fix things. Yesterday, Bhogi Day, the day comes before Makara Shankranti, they call Bhogi, and they'll make bonfires and burn all the old things, but people get rid of too many old things. Society has become too wasteful. So we can repair the old things, purify the old things with mantra. We're here in this old house trying to fix it because society has become too wasteful. They tear down the old house, they take new materials, they cut down new trees for new wood, and they make cheap materials. The house won't last for a long time. If you fix an old house, it may last for 200 years. If you build a new house, it might last for 50 years the way we build them now. We cover it in plastic. It's craziness. Crazy. So there's nothing wrong with desires. You just shouldn't be excessive. And we should try to be a little detached. If you want something, fine, pray for it, work for it. But if you don't get it, don't be too upset. That's the trick. How do we be in the world, work in the world, and not be of the world? We've got to be detached. That's the other thing. Really, when we do the spiritual practices, it gives us detachment. With detachment, then grace can attach to us. Grace can fill us. We get a lot of blessing. We get spiritual vision. We get a lot of successes in life. Because we're not doing the stupid things. We're not distracted. We're not preventing ourselves. We're not refusing what's given to us. We seize the opportunity that's there when we have peaceful, clear mind. So a lot more success is there, and life is up and down. There'll still be losses and difficulties and sickness and health at times. Sorry about the mask. We had the COVID here, sickness time. So we've been quarantined. We still try to be careful. Everyone, be careful. Don't forget to be mindful. Be very mindful now because they have the Omicron variant spreading through the world and more people are getting it than before. We've got to remain careful. People are sick of wearing the masks and all that, but what's so bad? What's so difficult? it's not so bad. It's better than getting everyone sick. That's bad karma. We don't want to get everyone sick. But so if you want something, you can pray for that thing, but leave it in the Lord's hands. That's the ideal. When we go to the temple, we bow, we take our desires to God, and we leave the desire with God. God, I want promotion at work. So you do what's best, Lord. And then we should stop desiring, stop wanting it so much. We say, okay, now I have faith. I left my desire with the Lord, and He's working on it. Maybe I don't get it today. Maybe I don't get it tomorrow. Maybe I don't ever get it, but He's working on it. He'll show me why I don't really want it. And we can pray, we can keep praying, we can keep working to clear out the karmas that prevent us from having what we want in life. It works in that way. You clear out the karmas, you clear out the attachments, and you get free, you get happy. Maybe you don't want that thing anymore, maybe you do and it comes to you. You prepare yourself for grace by doing the sadhana. So it's traditional, we chant Gayatri mantras on Makara Shankara. We just did some Rudra Abhishekam. We broadcast live apparently on the Facebook, and we did the Navagraha mantras, Navagraha Shanti mantras, and we'll chant some Lalita Sahasranam after I record this video. But right now at this auspicious time, I'll chant, and people can chant along if they want some Gayatri, just a few times. So the mantra Om Bhur Bhuvas Suvaha. Maybe when we post this, we could post a proper transliteration and the Devanagari of it on the Patreon. I don't know how the Patreon works, but let's try to do something like that. Om Bhur Bhuvas Suvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayat. This is the mantra. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Oh, and yeah, when you chant Gayatri mantras, if you can, close your eyes and see the light. Brighter than a million suns, they say. Koti Surya, God is like Koti Surya, 10 million suns. With 10 million, it really just means lot. So bright, much brighter than if you stare into the sun itself. This spiritual light within you, yet we miss it because so much chatter is in the mind, so much unrest, unresolved emotions, things we're afraid to look at. Just look through all that and see this bright light. If you can, close your eyes and try to see the light when you chant Gayatris. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarehinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slow and mindful we do the chanting. And slowly, gradually, we get the benefits. We've got to just keep practicing. Keep practicing again and again and again and again. And you get the benefits. It comes slowly. slowly, gradually, and sometimes by the grace of God, there's a flow of grace and outpouring, and we feel something, we see something, and some negativities get cleared away. It's because we've accumulated from the practice, the punyam, the merit, that we earn the grace, and then grace comes from beyond. So we humble ourselves and we beg for it and we ask for it. And eventually we receive it if we keep working. We've got to not give up, not get discouraged. So don't be discouraged. If we're going into another year with COVID, don't be discouraged. Have fun, be careful, be mindful. Om.